Um,
Yeah.
I never. Okay. Long story short, that was an arranged marriage.
Okay, like, were you at war with someone and they offer their fucking sister to you?
No. Her father Aziz and my baba, Batar, handed me off.
Taz your baba?
Wait, he what? I think I changed religions for a short period of time without
You were
knowing.
religious.
Well, I kind of agreed to some shit Patar asked me to do and wound up getting married. Well, engaged. But basically, it was like a arranged marriage, right? Where we didn't know who the other person was and we got put together, Elena and myself. But Elena had always like had this weird fling with Tommy T, right? So it wasn't like a proper thing from get-go. And then the whole engagement thing happened. And then she said Tommy instead of my name, which sparked this whole thing. I was like, okay, first off, this is arranged. What have I got myself into? Right? And you know me. I don't have the most generic way of thinking. So I panicked, thinking, fuck, I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my life with this lady that I don't want to be with. What do I do? So I did what everyone would do. I got my phone out. I called the only terrorist I know. I got an M24 sniper rifle with a really good bulletproof vest. And I had someone shoot me and pretended to die.
You went through it. That is you did. Yeah, you did go out all out. It seems an easy way out.
But I would like to blame DB partly. If you don't know, I am part of a group called DB, stands for the Brothers. And
DB.
Unfortunately, the idea was kind of how do I say this? It was brought up to DB and then kind of it went from one thing to another. It was originally supposed to be a drive-by, gone wrong. Then it was going to be a stabbing. Then we kind of thought, it's a bit low budget. Then we somehow landed at the conclusion of a terrorist sniper rifle.
I see. Shit. That's one story you can tell at a fucking Christmas party.
I'd never do that again. I nearly died.
I'm glad you're alive.
I was about 3 inches away from the incinerator. And let me tell you, 3 inches is fucking massive. But it felt like nothing when I was there.
Or you could have just told the girl, I'm not interested. Wouldn't it be way more consequent or more issues for you to later find out that you faked your fucking death in the first place?
I don't think you understand how crazy that lady is. She threw me a party at a strip club, hoping that I'd go there and get a lap dance so she could murder me. There was a woman who spoke to me for like a couple times.
Right.
She threatened to fucking kill her. Brought her to the beach. They started having it out.
Jesus. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like men always say they love crazy, right? But that depends on what kind of crazy they're willing to tolerate until you actually show them what crazy is. So let's just like hypothetically speaking, right? So it's a girl, right, that you liked, and she's been in crazy. Like, what's a deal breaker? Like, what extent would you be like, okay, this isn't fucking for me, right? Because in 9 times out of 10, she probably thinks you're fucking crazy. The stunt that you put off is fucking insane.
Look in the top of yogurt pots.
What?
You know when someone has a yogurt and they take the top off and they lick the top of it?
Yes.
That's where I draw the line.
I've ever told you you're such a fucking idiot.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a genuine answer. But just before we move on, do you do that?
No, I don't.
Alright, nice. Okay, right, listen. I would draw the line in all seriousness, right? If I can get harmed or someone I care about gets harmed, then I'm good. And that's where it was with her.
I see.
Like she was on some if I can't have him, no one can energy with that other girl, and then tried to kill me at the strip club. Oh my lord, it was a whole debacle.
She tried to set you up to have an excuse to kill you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she tried to end me off. I wouldn't be here. If I'd just gone for that lap dance, I would be a dead man.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're really good at giving and taking the lap dances.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Of course you don't.
But I also like crazy.
Hmm. We'll see.
What's that supposed to mean?
You leave the toilet seat up.
What?
Do you leave the toilet seat up after you use the bathroom?
Hell nah. But
Thank God.
I am okay, look. I don't do that.
Right.
But I'm kind of at the opposite end of that spectrum where I'm kind of like, I'm okay with being messy for a small period of time. But if I'm living in a yard and it's just mad messy, one day I will be like, no, this needs to go. And I just go psycho OCD cleaning mode. I like a clean environment, which is weird considering I spend most of my time in trap houses.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why.
Crazy? I was just gonna fucking say that.
Maybe that's why.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because, a clean environment, depending on a certain space that you're usually around, you want to, that like, kind of dictates, like, how you're gonna, like, feel that day, too. Like, you can't work or do something if the space around you is just full of filth, I guess.
Exactly. I'm not trying to be like that. Like, I got that wrong 5 years ago. I came up and I made a shit ton of money and I had millions in my account and I stayed in the same council estate and didn't move up in the world. I should have left that spot. Was I happy? I wouldn't say I was happy or sad, but I'd say I lost direction because I did everything I wanted to do. I didn't know what to do next. But I should have moved up. I should have got my house in the hills. I should have been out of that area, man. This time around, that's what I'm on, you know? Trying to work my way up.
What do you give somebody that has everything?
A hug.
A hug.
Maybe some ball toner. Sorry, at least I kept it real for the first one. Nah, you know what? You give someone that has everything, The actual answer to that is you should fucking take it away from him. That's what I wanted to happen. It got to a point where I had everything I wanted. I'd achieved everything I wanted. I wanted someone to come through and take it all away. And I manifested that, and that happened.
So it's kind of like building, like if you take Legos, right? You build like a really tall empire. You're all the way at the top, you have it all, and then you just destroy everything. Everything that comes with that tower, and then you want to rebuild it, but not the same way. You want to reconstruct over a different kind of foundation, right?
Exactly. That's been my life. I built it.
And
I was part of the construction. I was at the point where it was completed. I weren't feeling nothing no more. Then it all started going wrong. You don't even know the scape of what happened. Like how shit started going wrong. But it was rough. We lost millions, like assets, cash. People getting their roles taken away from them, like bullets, fucking homes getting blown up. Cruiser. My boy died. It was rough.
I can't imagine going through that. Seeing something that you and yours built to be crumbled and blown into millions of pieces right in front of your face. And someone you called brother and looked up to walk away from it all. That sucks. But how come you didn't? You didn't keep it afterwards? How come you didn't want it?
What, Mandem? There's nothing to have. Morale was at an all-time low. Like our homes were gone.
Let me ask you something, SK. You said that, like I said about, the building having everything up top and they completely destroyed it from the bottom, right? But who's to say that's going to change now? What if you have everything? Everything's different, but you have it all. One day you'll get fucking bored with it and just toss it away.
Nah, because I learned from mistakes, you know? I had that happen once, now it won't happen again. I didn't have, like, I had everything in the world apart from one thing, and that was purpose. But now I got purpose and fuck all. And an Italian.
Depends on who the Italian is.
I don't know too many Italians.
That is a lie. You yourself said you tell both-faced lies sometimes.
I tell white lies in funny scenarios. But if I'm talking to you on a real thing, then nah. Me saying I don't fuck with redheads is a white lie. It'll be a banter. I ain't no liar.
Listen, SK, I didn't mean what I say, or said, I should say. When I said whatever kind of envision or whatever you're trying to build. If you ever need someone to talk to or a helping hand, I'll be there for you. Because you were there for me, and you still are. But I just want you to know that I'll be there for you.
So I go, safe. And I'll be there for you. You know that by now.
Yeah, it seems like
Bruv, she's actually a giant, you know.
it's like everyone has a person they kind of like really lead on in the family, right? And I did have that back then, but I came back, I was just by myself. And I think the only thing that I had as an outlet or able to express and be vulnerable with and tell everything to was gone. And I'm starting to feel that with you.
The contrast between the two streams. Wait, why?
I just hope I wanna, not to say I don't, I just wanna trust you, SK. And because when I will admit, when I do like someone, I like hard. And I'm very loyal. And if I feel any...
You know who the fuck this is?
Oh.
Am I getting kidnapped? Oh god, PTSD just kicked in so hard. Carry on.
What, has this happened to you?
Yeah, like this exact scenario in this exact location. Yeah, I swear to god. I was playing a show here and I got kidnapped mid-show.
Oh, that sucks.
What you were saying?
Pretty much what I'm getting at, SK, is I do like you. And I want to trust you. As long as you don't fuck me over, I won't fuck you over. And I'll be honest the best way I can be. But if you can't tell me certain things, I would just hope you be upfront with it and I'll respect it. It's one thing I don't do. I don't pry shit out of people they don't want to tell me. I'm never gonna do that with you until you're ready to tell me certain things. But I do want you to know I want to be here to help as well.
I have told you a lot of stuff that I haven't told a lot of people. When I say a lot of people, I mean on one hand. You can trust me, and I can definitely trust you at this point. I was saying it to Matt the other day. There's things you've done that back in the day my own family didn't do or wouldn't do. You're a ride or die, I already know that. And I hope you know that I've done a lot of shit, but I ain't turned my back on many people. My circle is, for the most part, been the same the whole time I've been around.
I don't think I really have any plans to really fuck you over. You don't have to worry about that.
She's gonna do that. You could have done that a long time ago. So could I.
True.
Does SK tell her though the
So,
original reason we started speaking to her?
Between you and I?
Oh, she had to make it cringe. You bastard. I don't know the answer to that question yet.
Me neither. I guess in time. But I think I kind of like the pace as it is now.
You and me both.
Can I get out of here?
Who did that? Yeah. I still take you up on that boot owner though. Don't get it twisted.
When is your birthday?
Great fucking question.
Not that birthday, stupid.
I told you this. I don't know.
How about we give you a birthday?
Pick one.
What's your favorite month?
Hmm.
Scratch that. What's your favorite season?
Summer.
Okay. June?
June the what?
June 5th. That's your birthday.
Make it the 19th.
What, the 19th instead?
Yeah, I want to be 19th.
19th?
Alright, well that's crazy.
19th?
That's crazy. Say that again?
19th?
I say it without spitting on the windscreen.
19th?
19th.
19th.
Do I just sound mad weird to you? Like, is there just words I say and you're like, wow?
Yeah, it does.
Like what? Like water?
Wawa?
Water.
Wow.
If I really
I
spoke
can't
like
even
where
say
I was
it.
from, you'd be baffed. Probably don't even
You
know what
speak how
baffed
you're
means.
from.